for Pitts. Intercepted by Ray Hubble, who may go all the way again. He's going to be cut off in the sideline. He was tripped by a man standing in front of the Winnipeg bench.
First down, Edmonton with the football. McManus going up top for Eddie Brown. What a catch! Eddie Brown! Touchdown, Edmonton! Penalty markers down all over the field.
Illegal substitution, too many men on the field, Saskatchewan.
From 33 yards out to win the 97th Grey Cup. Ball down, ball through.
What is up, everybody? Our background's a little bit different. My hat, normally yellow, but this one's from home. This is a leisurely Sunday night, and you're going to say, hey, just shut up, tell me who else is on the screen, because it is none other than Saskatchewan Roughrider's own AJ Allen, Ant's guy, one of his guys on a vaunted defense. AJ, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you guys so much for having me, man.
No, it's the pleasure's all ours for sure. I am really excited to have you on. Was it 2 weeks ago now, Ant? We had Isaac Adiemi Berglund on. So he was our first, we're American, our first native Canadian, but he obviously went, I'm excited to talk about it, and I'm doing too much talking already. I just got to get to the questions. But you're our first guy to go high school, Canada, native Canadian, U Sports CFL. So I'm really excited to talk about that. What's that like? Just you were just talking about before we started, from Ontario. It's Burlington, right?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Okay, small town, big town. Tell us, because we do not know.
Burlington's a big city. I'd say it's a big city. Population around 500, 600,000, around there.
Okay, big city. Definitely.
Yeah, like on Ontario is like, you could drive 10 minutes and you're in Hamilton, and then you could drive 40 minutes and you're in Toronto, and then you could drive like 5 hours, 6 hours, you're in Ottawa. Like, I wouldn't say like the lower part of Ontario is all big cities for the most part.
Yeah.
And then the top part of Ontario is all you got your more wildlife, more natural lands. But no, Burlington's a nice small city where the retired people stay at.
Okay.
It's cool, man. It's cool. I wouldn't say football at the time was at a high level, but like it's interesting. It's interesting for sure. Like Nathan Rourke's from I know Nathan Rourke. We played from around the same area.
Okay. That's interesting, because I've gotten to interview his brother Curtis.
Yeah.
I'm trying to not totally use Curtis to get to Nathan, because I feel like Curtis a lot. Curtis is a great interview, and I know he's with the 49ers. They drafted him in like the 7th round. So I hope everything works out for him. I mean, I'd love to have him on this podcast one day. But that's always interesting, and so that kind of plays into the whole theme of what I want this interview to be. So, like you said, Burlington. Okay, didn't sound like a big football town, but so I'm gonna end up just kind of mishmashing all my questions together. So when you're growing up, the CFL, I know, like kind of like 70s and 80s, a lot of Americans, a lot of popularity. You're closer age than us now, so born in 90s. You're 90? Were you 98 baby?
I'm a 98, yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So end of the 90s there. Was there a guy, and we just had Toronto just inducted Schultz. I don't know. I think it's Chris Schultz into the Hall of Fame. You said kind of lived close to there. So did you have like dreams of the CFL, or was it the NFL? What was that like as like a high school AJ Allen?
High school AJ Allen was NFL guy. I had the NFL dream for sure. Yeah, I wanted to play for the Titans. I'm a Titan fan.
Okay, how did that work?
Why?
So I'm a Titan fan because I didn't always used to play football. I used to be a basketball and volleyball player.
What?
My mom got me playing football only to get out the house. After school, I go home and I run video games. I'm actually running them right now, and
okay,
that's what I used to do. So she wanted to get me out the house. She wanted to get me active, and in the summer, obviously, I can't play basketball, football for the school, so she signed me up for Burlington Stampeders football. And me not knowing anything about football, watched some games, and the first game I watched was the Titans versus the Jaguars. And that's when Vince Young and CJ2K were on the same team. And I thought it was really cool to see a black quarterback and a black running back on the same team. And also that baby blue jersey.
Yeah.
Oof.
Mm.
So that was the first game I watched, and I'm a loyal guy, so I stuck with him ever since.
That's okay. That's an awesome story. So high school AJ Allen finds the Titans and the Jaguars. Probably a massive game between 2, 3, and 6 teams that week. I would
Something like that. Something like that.
say. And he's been a loyal Titan fan ever since. I love that.
Mhm.
So high school AJ Allen has these NFL dreams. So you get tell me, junior, senior year, are you you have the youth sports, because that's an area that we still want to explore. We don't know a lot
Yep,
about. Are you getting youth sports offers? Are you getting stuff from
for sure.
schools in
Um,
America, whatever?
so I learned a lot about that process in terms of if you wanted to go American way afterwards.
Okay.
For me personally, I had three offers, one from the University of Guelph,
Yep.
and I had that offer because the linebacker coach at the University of Guelph, was actually went to my high school. So that was part of that connection. I had an offer from the University of Ottawa, and I had another one from the University of Toronto. And I would have had one from the University of Waterloo, but what happened was the coach from Guelph was real cool with the coach from Waterloo, and they didn't want to like clash. So it was
Okay.
friendly things, and that's fine. That's whatever. And I'm so grateful I went to Guelph. But yeah, that's I got a scholarship for the University of Guelph, and that was a connection. So at the time, it was like three or four offers. I wasn't like a huge deal on again. I didn't go to a big high school city or a big high school football team.
Okay.
My team at the time actually we only had 24 players,
Wow.
only 24 players. So we couldn't even like if someone missed practice, which was all the time, we couldn't scrimmage. We had no 12 on 12 or anything like that. So it was just I didn't come from a big football place. Like if I went to a different school, it might have been different, but that wasn't it. I was just passionate about it, just passionate about it. The summer football was definitely my bigger season for sure. So
So
um
from get out of the house, do something, to 3 offers. That's crazy. You had
correct.
the Guelph, like you said, the Guelph Griffins. Say that
Yes,
3
sir.
times fast, I dare you.
Hmm.
Um, that is incredible. So, and you kind of said there, seems to be kind of a theme for you. I mean, spent the last few years, like especially on the special teams, and that kind of stuff. Have you always been kind of, I'm not overlooked, because I mean, you don't just win the President's Award for the OUA's most outstanding stand-up defensive player and all Canadian. You don't just win those awards being overlooked, but is that kind of a theme for you over time here, especially
Yeah.
kind of
In,
being a late?
in
It sounds like you're a late bloomer, and I'm trying to say that nicely.
in reality, that's the case. It's and it's tough to say because I don't want to like give shade to nobody or anything like that. It's just I've just been in situations in which my talent was recognized later on
Yeah,
compared to earlier on. Same talent, um, just recognized later on, and that's just the reality of the situations I've been in, right? Um, and I feel like that's made me a really tough mental player as well, um, because
absolutely. I can totally see that. I mean, how does that play into? And I'm sorry I cut you off, but
you're
how
good,
does
you're
that
good.
play into? I was looking at until with COVID and that kind of stuff. Like I have younger family members, my wife's younger siblings, because we're about the same age. My wife's younger
Yep.
siblings, they dealt with it, high school, so I kind of got to see that. So I'm sure, obviously the football landscape. So so Canada gave you guys like a 5th year, because you were originally drafted 4th round in 2020, but
Correct.
you were allowed to go back to Guelph. Is that right?
Correct. So in Canada, you are actually given 5 years of eligibility,
Oh,
not four. So technically speaking, regardless of whether COVID would happen or not, I could have gone returned back to school because I finished 4 years and then I got drafted. Um, the the part was that the year I got drafted was the COVID year anyway. So it helped me in a sense of I didn't have to make the decision between school and football.
yeah.
I could just finish out my degrees. So I have two majors now. So and that was kind of a blessing because of the COVID time. It just allowed me to finish it off. I didn't have to worry about going here and going there. Um, And on top of that, that time during football was actually probably one of the hardest parts of my career, parts of my life right there, because with COVID, everything closed down. No gyms were available for me to go work out and stuff like that. Some guys had those home gyms, stuff like that, but I was a broke kid. I ain't on a car.
Yeah.
I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't get everywhere. Um, so I was a huge running guy. Just used to run on a big ass hill outside my home, walk 10 minutes, get to the hill, run, walk back. It
That's
got too
awesome.
cold. It got too cold. My cleats wouldn't grab the hill anymore, right? So I'm just sitting there falling. I'm like, this is pointless. I'm not doing this. So I was like, screw it. I'll just run on the sidewalk. I'll just run on the road, things like that. Snowed more, rained more, conditions got worse. People stopped shoveling the driveways. People stopped shoveling the sidewalks. I'm not about to run outside in Timberlands, right? And here it is. The my training avenues kept getting shot and shot and shot. So I came into that 2021 season, the largest I've ever been. So I came into training camp here at in Regina, and I was just overweight. Couldn't play, couldn't move. Haven't played football in a year. Couldn't train anywhere. Had no friends. You know what I'm saying? Like things just
Yeah.
kept getting worse and worse and worse. So it kind of set me up to be mentally strong and just like I need to figure this out if I want to continue to do this. And that's when I was able to win All Canadian Stand-Up Defense Player of the Year. Just kind of turned things around physically and athletically because like that was I mean that was a big part. And I have a saying that I've learned through myself. I learned it in my third year when things didn't go my way. It's just prove myself right. And
Wow.
if I continue to do that, you don't have to worry about the situation you're in, whether this coach likes you or not. Oh, this guy's starting, that guy's starting. At one point, none of that mattered. I stopped making excuses. Just tried myself to prove myself right. I'm the best linebacker here. I'm the best pass rusher here. I'm the best special teams player here. Keep trying to do that, and that honestly just changed my career for the better.
That is so awesome. I was ready for a story because 2021, 58 tackles, six of those for loss, three sacks, two forced fumbles, only 7 games, which
Hmm.
is the craziest part of that whole thing. I was ready for I was running in the cold, but no, I mean, the adversity that you're coming, across here is insane, AJ. I mean, I'm frankly just shocked sitting here. As I sit, I should probably go for a run right now, is how I feel. Insane. And now, I mean, you're sitting here today. You already have a career high in tackles through 8 games? As far as defensive tackles, obviously, like we kind of mentioned, you've been on the special team side of things for Saskatchewan
Hmm.
the last couple years. You got 2 sacks, a pick, a forced fumble. Dude, you are absolutely a dog out there. And I think, Ant, being the Saskatchewan guy, obviously appreciates you guys on defense. But I want to ask, with Corey Mace coming in to be the coach last year, is his first year. Now you guys are in this year. You guys were insane last year. What is it? What is it like for you? Because you have uh, the confidence and you have your mantra that I absolutely love. I think that's something a lot of people, just I'm the best. I'm the best.
Hmm.
Whether it's rational or not. Does that allow you, like, are you now a leader on this team? Because you guys have so many dogs on defense. What's the leadership like for the Saskatchewan defense?
I would say our leadership runs through Jameer Thurman, Big Therm, and Roland Milligan Jr. for
Mhm.
sure, and CJ Rivas. I would say
Okay.
those guys are our biggest leaders. I will add in Micah J or Micah Johnson as well in the D line, and show some love towards them, and Mike Rose as well. Both all those guys are like vocal leaders. Bring the young guys up if they can, um, and just do the extra work. Show you what a pro looks like. I would definitely say those guys are the ones doing that with and they all do it in different ways. Like I'd say CJ Rivas is definitely a more vocal leader, while Roland Milligan Jr. is more of a more action leader. He'll speak when needed, but he's not one of those big vocal guys, big rah-rah guys. And then like you got Therm, who's a guy again, he can be vocal when he needs to, but he's again just a big leadership guy. He knows what defenses are supposed to look like. He knows how it's supposed to look, how it's supposed to act. So those guys with that type of experience really help for sure. Especially because like again, I've been here when we were 6-12. Right.
Yeah.
I've been here when it was ugly. So having guys like Williams, like I remember coming back from my first season. I was like, man, I haven't won a football game since the start of August. I played for 4 months after that. Like that's in, like so like having these guys come in and prove to be such a valuable asset to not only the team but to me as well. Um, Again, it benefits our defense immensely.
I bet. I'll turn it over to Ant. He's the true Saskatchewan fan here. I'm a Montreal fan, but I do love you guys. So Ant, I'll let it go over to you. I've been talking too much.
This truly an honor. You're our first Rough Rider on the pod. This is amazing for me. I'm kind of peaking right now. This is great. Uh, I'm curious. You're talking a lot about this culture that you guys have over there. Do you think that's something that was brought in by Coach Mace? And I don't want you to speak bad about the coach before him, but just like generally, was that his priority day one to kind of rebrand the
One, again, I will not speak poorly upon anyone, but 100% yes. Yes. Mace is a different type of leader, and in reality, he's a leader of men, and like I say, he makes you want to play for him. He makes you want to run through a wall for him. The way he speaks, the way he acts, the way he condones himself, and his expectations of us. He makes us want to do those things, and it's also mostly because he is those things as well. So
team?
I think, yeah, he brought it in for sure.
Awesome. I love that guy. I love the whole team. I love the defense. It's awesome. Uh, Curious, in your years in the CFL so far, do you have a favorite team that you like playing? Is it the rivalry game? I mean, when I play, I mean, I played like high school, nothing serious, but I love
Oh,
the rivalry games. Is that still hold true for you? Is that your favorite game
100%.
every year?
I hate Winnipeg with a passion.
Let's go. I
I
love
hate the
that.
color blue. I hate the letter W. Um, uh, I hate I hate the way you spell it. I hate the city. I hate the food. I hate the hotels. I hate the restaurants. I hate
Let's
the
go.
roads. I hate the air. I hate Winnipeg with a passion. I do. And you can ask anybody I've ever known. I say this shit. I hate it over there. That is our rivalry for sure.
This this is my guy. This is my guy.
And in
Other
university,
side.
it's funny too, because in university at Guelph, Western University is our rival as well. So I've hated the letter W for a while. I'll say that.
Mm,
Hated it for a while. It runs deep, it runs pure.
I love it. I'm sure Hop will love that. He's a Wisconsin guy in college football
Yeah,
over here, so
Oh,
I'm sure
yeah,
he
I hate
won't
that
love
too. But
that.
red's a great color.
it's true. You're
Great
right.
color, man. Red's a
I'll take.
great
I'll
Because
take. It's fine. This is all good. I
it's
love that
not
answer though.
not as good of a color as green. I want that on record.
Mm-mm. No, it is not.
All right, we'll keep it in. We'll keep that in.
I'm curious. Do you, outside of Mosaic, outside of home stadium, do you have a favorite stadium that you love, like place you love to travel to? Obviously, it's not Winnipeg, but
It's always nice going home. So
mm,
Hamilton or Toronto,
okay.
are great places to go and play at, mostly because again, my friends and family are there. So like when we went there this season, I had 20 something tickets for friends and family to just come and enjoy the game. So
That's so
I would
awesome.
definitely say that. Stadium wise, um, hmm, I used to be BC, but that turf is new and it's not great. I'm gonna go with Ottawa is a great place to play in. I'll go with
Mm,
Ottawa. That's a great stadium to play in. They got good turf, good fans, good turnout. I'll go with Ottawa.
I love that. I got one more, I think, and this is I asked this to everybody. Do you guys get a little extra boost in the locker room before playing Winnipeg, knowing that their stadium is called Princess Auto Stadium? Does that I feel like the fans can't really be that bad in Princess Auto Stadium. That's kind of soft, right?
You'd be surprised, man. Listen. I can see him. I can see him right now. There's a guy there every game, body painting gold, talking crazy. Every single game I've been there, 4 years. We played these guys 5 times this season. He was there for both preseason games. I know it. I hate that guy too. I hate that guy too. I don't know his name. I'm gonna call him Steve. I hate Steve. Steve's a bitch.
I think
Um,
there's a
But
decent
you're,
chance that his name is Snack Bite.
yeah,
you're right. You're right. No, the fans there, dude, I have nothing but respect for it though. Like those fans over there are crazy. They're insane and they're passionate. They sell it every time. They are they're an elite fan base. They're an elite fan base. They're nothing like ours, but they are an elite fan base, and I will give them respect where it's due.
I got to step in for a second because I'm very interested now that Ant brought up the stadium question, because I just put two and two together. Obviously, playing U Sports, you probably played in a ton of stadiums in Canada.
Mhm.
Is there one that's not a CFL stadium that like we need to know about?
In the past, it was Calgary.
Okay.
That was the worst field by far. But the CFLPA, or the Players Association, just put through a has started doing a evaluation of a bunch of things, whether that be how teams take care of players, training, food, all those things. And they were graded so poorly that they actually fixed the things necessary. So they got a new turf, all brand new, all that stuff. But in the past, it was Calgary. I don't like Toronto's field. It is real grass, which is great, but the end zones are half turf, half grass,
Ooh.
and you start slipping and sliding. So I don't like that much as well. Um, and Hamilton's is real slippery.
Okay.
I'm going Hamilton's. I don't like Hamilton's field. It's real slippery. You got a real special cleats. I don't like it.
Okay. What about a non-CFL stadium that you're like, this place is sick, that we
This
don't
place
get
is
to see?
okay. One, you got to see Guelphs.
Okay.
You got to see Guelphs. Our stadium and our training facility is honestly better than some of the CFL teams. I'm gonna say it's better than at least four of the CFL teams.
Wow.
It's my university. I'll say four, and I've been so I'll say that one. Queen's University, great stadium, great environment for sure. You guys would love that.
I love that.
Western, also very good.
Okay.
Again, I hate them, but if I'm talking realistically about the area around it, it's good. It's fine.
All right. All
I'll,
right.
I'll go with those three.
Okay. Very cool. I'm very excited. Now I'm gonna look these all up and
You'll love
have
them,
to
man.
take a
Yeah, they
look.
put money in them things, man.
Do you guys ever have like bets in the locker room, like obviously like a lot of guys in the NFL do it, or like kind of like the mayor bets, like when you guys have your U Sports teams playing
Oh,
each
yep.
other?
Auto 20. You can go more if you want, but auto 20. Auto 20. Yep. Play Western, auto 20. Play Laurier, auto 20. Automatic.
who,
Auto-
who in
it-
the who in the locker room with you? Is that like, are you like, is it just a handshake, like you know what's happening that week?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah. His name is Zach Fry. He went to Western. I played him all 4 years.
that's
So
awesome.
auto 20. It used to be Godfrey Onyeka. He plays for the Calgary Stampeders. He played for Laurier. Auto 20. And again, if it's like one of those situations, like if you talk more shit, you can raise it if you want. If you're more confident, you can raise it if you want. And then there's obviously guys like that are out here out west, and like University of Regina plays University of Saskatchewan, which is 2.5 hours away. So they put money on the line all the time too.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love that. That's awesome.
Mhm.
And take it back over.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry, I can't see right now.
Through the tears, he's so excited. This has been awesome. What do you have questions for us as two American fans? Is there anything? This is one we haven't asked the last few people, and we should have
Okay.
asked Isaac. Like, I forget who we asked, but he was an American, so I don't know if that matters. But like, is there something? Like I don't know how much social media, at least like Twitter. I'm a big Twitter user, or X
Mhm.
user, and like Luke Wilson has been his first
Yep.
season with TSN. He's been very vocal.
Vocal.
For sure. I don't know that and so we started watching like mid to end of 2023. And last year was like our first full season. So is there anything that like you want to get an American fan's perspective on?
Sure. I'll also say I'm also huge on Twitter. I love Twitter a lot. It's a great app.
Okay.
It's one of my favorites right there. I mean, my first question, as soon as I got your message, was how did you find me? Why me?
Oh, I mean, do you really? I don't know if this is. I feel like I'm going to sound like a big loser when I say this, but like, one thing that we've been looking for a lot is like the native Canadians. So just literally like, oh man, I'm going to sound like a big loser, but just pretty much just like see who's Canadian on the roster, like take a
Yeah.
look, just kind of like the player stats, see who's playing well. I really wanted to get the Canadian, especially like I said with the U Sports stuff.
Yep.
But my what I pretty much do is like I've been bad the last couple weeks. Whoever has the off week, I'll just look at like I know I'm not gonna get Trevor Harris. Like I'm probably gonna have to email the team. Like I'm sure Trevor Harris isn't on Instagram all that often. Like whatever. I'll see if like guys have like a story. I feel like Instagram gets the most responses. Twitter.
Yeah.
I'll say this. There's something about guys who respond on Instagram and the success rate of actually have them on and then getting ghosted by the guys that you get responses from on Twitter. There's something to that. I will say that. But usually what I do is like Sunday night, because there's usually like the one game and that one of those teams is going to be off, like depending. I won't do it if they lost the week before usually. But if they're like having a good season once we get later, I'll probably just send out the DMs anyway. But I like to do like late Sunday night because either you're going to bed or you're in bed probably reading and gonna get the notification. So, but I thought you were interesting, especially like once I looked more into the stats. You're having a career year. Like I said, I mean, you've been a great special teams player, and now you're doing it more so in a defensive role, like true defensive role. And dude, I just thought you're awesome. I see you out there making plays every week. You know, it's easy to watch all the games. So that's pretty much how I do it, at least. And I know that's how I pretty much does the same thing.
Hop's got the more social media presence out of us too. I'm not on social media as much as him, but I've been begging him for a Saskatchewan player. We've had he's a Montreal guy. We've had like 3 Montreal players on. He just refuses to give me my people, and finally here we are.
I got
if we're MBT short of the entire Montreal quarterback room. We've had Isaac on. We've had Aiden Eberhardt, who's having a good year from BC.
What about Sankey?
I'm not gonna air it out. I'm not gonna.
Fair enough.
I'll say this: we're anti Dave Naylor. That's fine.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, anti Dave Naylor. I want that on the record.
Yeah, that can be fully on the record.
But we're very pro Farhan Lalji. We love.
Okay.
Love that guy.
On.
He was like our second guy ever on. It was like a couple weeks after he got the Hall of Fame induction.
Yeah.
Dude, it was awesome.
We had our like time frames mixed up, and so he just had like a quick 15, and he was like, "Yeah, no problem." Before it'd be on TSN, so he was on. Who else have we had? I feel like this is really disrespectful because we haven't had a lot of guys, but Farhan, Caleb Evans was who we had on first. He's pretty much why I'm the Montreal fan, because we had him on like the week before or like I think it was before the playoffs, and then he came on after they won the Grey Cup in 23. So Caleb, we had Davis on after his, I think, that first start initially.
So that would have been us.
Yeah, it was. Oh,
yep.
Yeah, was that? I don't want to bring up maybe bad memories.
It's okay. Yeah, we made a.
It wasn't you that got the stiff arm on the sideline last year, was it?
It was not me. No,
okay.
It was not me. But no, we made him famous because we missed tackles, and that one hurt.
Yeah, I was going nuts, but
we
what about? Okay, I'll ask this question because I feel like you were talking about vocal leaders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We're just talking about guys in the league. Who talks the most out there, and is it Gary Peters? I feel like he talks a lot.
Gary Peters talks a lot, but like it's not all bad. It's really not. There's a few times where he walked up, he's like, "Bro, your swag sucks." Not to me specifically, but he walked up to me, he's like, "Bro, like, what are those cleats? Where'd you even get those at, man? What are you doing?"
Yeah, but that's the most hurtful sometimes.
Yeah, he'd say things like that. But in terms of like,
who's out there saying like reckless stuff? Like, obviously, you don't have to say it, but
besides that fan from Winnipeg, who
he said some foul
stuff.
Besides Steve's pussy ass.
Yeah, he said some foul stuff like he doesn't have a wife. Who says the most? I want to say I don't have a person in particular because most guys I don't feel like are talking like that. I want to say special teams players have a different mindset.
I bet some of those guys talk crazy.
Yeah, they're all disrespectful for the most part. Yeah, that's where you see most of your URs anyway and stuff like that. You see some stuff out there. I hear some things. And again, I've been a part of it. I've been a part of it. But yeah. I'll say I think my greatest one, my greatest one was this guy was wearing a visor, but I thought he was real ugly. So I was like, man, you need a darker tint. I don't know what you're doing on my You need like some 60% smoke. I can't look at your face no more. I
That's
think
so
that's my best
brutal.
one. Yeah, I think that's my best one.
I love it. That is so good, man. Oh, I love it so much. We've taken up so much of your time already. You've been giving us. I mean, this is one of my favorites right here. Um,
Had a great time, man.
I appreciate it. And we can do the. Do you want to do the every interview one?
Sure, sure.
You
This is
lead us
our
off.
go-to, and specifically for Canadians. So this is even
Okay.
better for you. We need your go-to Tim Hortons order for
Okay.
whenever we make our
Got
way
you.
north.
2 sausage, and egg, farmer's wraps.
It's the farmer's wrap every
Farmer
time.
wraps.
Everybody said,
If I'm feeling frisky, I'm getting apple fritter.
"Ooh,
But
ooh."
other than that, yeah, you need 2 farmer's wraps. On top of that, when you come to Canada, okay, download the app. Download the Tim Hortons app, okay? They got deals. You could get 2 wraps for $7. And if it's not
Here, that's like 5 bucks.
I'm telling you, it's nothing to you guys. If it's not 2 wraps, it'll be 2 sandwiches. Get 2 sausage breakfast sandwiches on a biscuit and add chipotle sauce.
Okay.
You could also, if you're really feeling, again, I got options. If you're feeling frisky, don't do the add a croissant sandwich instead of they're gonna ask you English muffin or biscuit. Say croissant. Feeling frisky. All great options.
Only
Add
in
Chipotle no
Montreal,
matter
though.
what though. Add Chipotle. And yeah, those are the orders right there. Those are them.
No,
I
are you a coffee guy?
I'm not a coffee guy. I don't like the caffeine.
I think that's a our age guy thing. Like obviously, and we're all three of us are the same age. I think Isaac said he's not a coffee guy, right?
Yeah. I don't like the caffeine.
Okay, you
Like,
got enough natural energy. I can feel
you
it.
know what I'm saying? Like I'm good. I don't need it.
I love that. No, I love guys like you, man. You guys are infectious. I think you and Isaac would get along really well. But you guys just have that same like super infectious smile and that positive energy. It's just like I don't know how
Appreciate
you
you
have
guys,
it.
man. You know
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna say you got the same type of energy. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
You know.
Y'all great, man. Y'all cool with me.
Hey, well, that means hey,
Y'all
that's
cool with
great.
me, man.
Cool. Yeah, I mean it's been 20, 30 minutes and I haven't dealt with my kids, so I get better after that. No, I'm just playing. I love them. I love them to death. Tell me a little bit about we can end on this. Tell me a little bit about this trip. We talking about it before. The crystal clear. I mean Banff, right?
Yep.
Tell me
So
what we had going on.
me and my beautiful girlfriend Nicole. This
Shout
is her.
out.
This is her. Shout out, shout out, shout out.
I'm gonna be
Um,
respectful.
we took a trip up to Banff, so we took the 7-hour drive from Regina. Our first day we went to a restaurant called Regrubbed, where it's like insane burgers and milkshakes, which is right up our alley. So that was our first day, mostly the drive and then going there. Our second day, we went to a wolf dog sanctuary and we learned a lot about them. Yeah. Wolf dogs are bred. They can be low content, which is like 10 to 20% wolf, 80% dog, or 90% dog. Mid content, which is more like your 40-50 range, and then high content, which is your 90-80-20 range. Um, and we learned a lot about those animals. They're sick. They're pretty cool, and they're misunderstood. Um, like I learned for the most part low content wolf dogs are great to be as pets because they're more dog than wolf, but mid to high they are not great as pets. um I learned that wolves slash wolf dogs are horrified of people. They will run, so they won't be good guard dogs. But if everyone thinks, oh, I have a wolf dog, they'll be great, no. If it's fight or flight for them, they're gone. They are gone. They're out of there. They're not fighting shit unless the pack is with them, which they won't because they're a wolf dog in your house. They're gone. I learned some of the problems that everybody thinks like, oh, I want a wolf dog, and they go out and get one, and they don't have the things necessary to keep them safe or to provide for them. For example, um, wolf dogs can scale an 80 foot, a 6 foot fence easy, right? So again, if it's fight or flight and they want to run, your 6 foot fence is not high enough. but it is illegal to have anything over 6 feet, which is insane. It works against each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, I learned a ton. I learned a ton. I love dogs. My girlfriend loves dogs. She's got two. I want to get a King Corso when I'm older. Yeah.
You're a pro football player. You can get
Yeah,
one
but I
now.
don't have a crib yet. The housing market in Ontario is vicious.
Okay.
Vicious. I can't buy a house out there yet. I gotta save up. And then after that, we went to Canmore, which is another small city, town-like area. I don't know if there's anything like like this in the States, but it was beautiful in Canmore as well. We went on a hike. Um, and then the second day we went to Banff, and that's when we went to Lake Louise and Lake Moraine. Lake Moraine is the one you saw in the canoe. Absolutely insane. The water is so blue, cold as hell. Great to be out there though. Um, and then we went on a hike at Lake Louise, and that was around a 6 hour type thing, walking
Yeah.
up the mountain. I got the photos. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second, because the views were incredible. Here we go.
Yeah, dude. I swore that was just like like a computer background.
It is not. I saw this with my own two eyes. Mountains upon mountains upon mountains. And then on top of that, my friends have gone to Calgary as well. And the hike that I'm on is called the Little Beehive. This one right here is called the Big Beehive. And that's what they did. They
Okay.
walked uphill for like 5 hours. And then they walked downhill when they were done for like three or something like that, whatever the difference would have been. But like insane. Like I couldn't believe it. But no, it's so beautiful. It's and the weather was great too. We had a great time.
Awesome, dude. That's so cool. I'm so jealous.
Come up to Canada. There's so much to see.
Don't
There's so much to see, man.
tempt me.
I have said it on this pod, so now I think it's canon. If you guys make the Grey Cup, I'll be in attendance this
Say
year.
no more. Say no more.
There's
That's all I need
we
to hear.
gotta. It's hard to get away with two kids, but yeah, I
Bring 'em.
think Ant might be there for sure.
Yeah,
Bring them.
I'll be there.
Bring the
Like,
kids.
don't tempt me. Don't tempt me.
Where you from?
I'm from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
And you're in.
I'm from
I
Pittsburgh,
drove through
Pennsylvania.
Wisconsin to get here, dude.
Yeah, you got an easy route. You
Fair
should
enough.
be there. You
Wisconsin
should be
to
there.
get here.
I'll make it happen. You should be there. You're closer. You have to.
You're closer.
You're drive.
It's actually beautiful.
I know.
You gonna
I know.
tempt your wife with a vacation you could drive to?
She's got like 25,000 TikTok followers, so we need the Burlington Chamber of Commerce Ontario to give me just give me a couple bucks, make the trip, and then I'll definitely have that in the bag with her.
Perfect. Listen, we can.
I know you
It
got
needs to be done.
connections.
You gotta. Yeah, it's beautiful up here, man. It really is.
I know.
Maybe not
I'm
Regina
really jealous.
specifically.
I want to
Great
go
city.
play.
Mhm.
I want to
Yeah.
go up there so bad.
That rocks.
Get it
I
done.
actually do have one more question before we
Okay.
wrap. You mentioned video games. What games are you running?
Oh, so right now, I just got Madden today. I was rocking college football. But I got Madden today. I'm building up my ultimate team. Right now, we're 77 overall. My team name's A2. Okay, we're getting active. My main game though is Call of Duty. I'm a huge Call of Duty guy. Me and a few teammates and some friends from back home are actually in a league. We play every Wednesday, and we're kicking ass. We're in the playoffs on this Wednesday, and we're going for gold. We're going for the championship. And then we're gonna get a Grey Cup, and we're gonna be a two-time champion.
I
Hell
love
yeah,
that.
But
As long as you
yeah,
don't beat Montreal.
those right now are my two main games. I'm a nerd for Call of Duty. I'm great at it. I used to wake up before practice. I wake up at like 6, play for 2 hours, and then go on to school. I'm a nerd. I can't help it. I love the game. MW3 was the shit. MW2 was even better.
I love
So
that.
yeah, those are my games right now for sure.
I-
And then I like
I've never been very good at shooter games, admittedly. It's not
Okay.
I'm just not something I'm good at. But
fair enough.
if you ever want to work in Madden or college football, you just let me know.
The work? What are you
I
talking?
used
You
to
must
be-
not.
I
You
used to
must
be
not
that
know about
guy
me.
in Madden.
You must not know about me, bro. That's what it is. You must not know about me.
Madden, when I was in college, I was on the leaderboard, top 500 in the world. I was that guy.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
We can run on, AJ.
I
Don't worry.
When this is over, you can send me a message. I'm about that smoke. I don't think you understand. I don't care.
We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Don't
Say
worry.
no more.
You said you're playing NCAA. Who's your NCAA team then? You're a Titans fan, but who you got for?
In NCAA, this one I was playing with Texas, and if I don't want to play with a good team, I play with Duke.
Duke is sneaky good on this game. They rock.
Thank you.
Darian Mensah is
Thank you.
awesome, and their running back
Thank you.
fast. They got a fast wide receiver outside. He's
And
like
then
93 speed.
Morris,
Yes,
both the
and then
Morris,
on top
right?
of that, it's the big thing for me is the playbooks as well, because you can't change them when you're playing online.
Yep.
The normal play modes, you can't
Yeah.
change it. So I like Duke's playbook and I like Texas's playbook.
Are you a football nerd? Not to keep you from like having a good Sunday night, but you seem like a big just football nerd.
I'm a big nerd in general. I'm not gonna lie to y'all boys.
Not
The
even
term
exclusive
goes,
to football.
my girlfriend got me on anime. I watch anime all the time now. Like it's great. But yes, I'm a huge football nerd. Whether that be NFL or CFL, I'm a huge football nerd. I love the X's and O's, and I have friends and teammates, but man, you would be a great DC and things like I'm a huge nerd for this stuff. So I'm always trying to figure out ways to make plays and disguise things and make things look this way, but play this things like that. I'm a huge football nerd.
I love that. Do you have? Oh, this is another thing. Nicknames. What do we got for nicknames?
Me, I don't have any because my name's so short anyway.
I like A too.
But-
Nicknames is a thing on this podcast. Like I love nicknames.
Okay.
I have a lot. I like to be the guy that gives nicknames, but sometimes I'm bad at it. So
I can't go with A2 because there's actually Anthony might know him. Joe.
Mm-hmm.
His
Oh,
name
yeah.
is A2.
Oh yeah.
So I can't call myself that. Even though I was here first and my name is also whatever. I had a teammate call me this and I loved it. Okay. New nickname, the
Okay.
user.
The user.
Ooh.
Like a user interception, the user alert.
I love that. Yeah.
So after
That's
it's
the
insane.
stuff right
'Cause,
there.
he called me that after I got the pick in Calgary. He was like, bro, that was an insane user alert. I was like, okay. And that's why I went with it. So I like that one a lot.
User Allen kind of goes hard.
I like that one a lot.
All right, we can work that in.
We're gonna spread that around. Don't worry. That'll be colloquially what you're known as by the end of
Okay, as long as you make sure people say that you called me that. I didn't you know what I'm saying?
No, that was off the top of our heads.
Yeah, perfect. We are in agreement. I love it.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Well, hey, thank you so much for your time today, dude. We'll let you go because I think you gave us, I don't even know what time it is. You gave it 40 minutes. You gave us way more time than we asked for. So I really appreciate it, buddy. Good luck if we don't get a chance to talk anytime soon, but I hope that we do. And I hope that you'll come back on because we can nerd out. I mean, Ant can take you on an hour-long ride, I'm sure, about Madden. You guys talk shit. Maybe. I mean, we're not on Twitter
running Madden in college football. Don't worry. We'll
Perfect. All right, but I really appreciate y'all having me on, man. For sure.
No, you're an awesome.
I had a great time. I'd be on here again. Y'all great, man.
No, you're a dog. You wear a good number too, 32. Love that number.
Yes, sir.
So, you're a dog. You're an absolute wolf dog out there. Keep being that. And hopefully we get to talk to you soon, buddy.
Appreciate y'all, man. Have a good one.